What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We have a final review over a couple knives real quick. One from Kansept, one from Tenable, which Tenable is the budget brand version of Kansept, like their sister company that deals more with budget knives. They've had a couple of their knives transferred over to the budget Tenable just because they want to make them cheaper for everybody else, so everybody else can get them, so they're just not super expensive and everybody can enjoy them, right? Right. But first, we're gonna go with the Tenable Anomaly. This thing is coming in at 60 bucks. It's a Pinkerton design, and I actually really kind of dig it. I kind of like the blade style, the way it feels in my hand. It is a black wash Nitro V, and it's apparently a Tonto. That's what it says on the website, Tonto. Blade style right there with a flat grind. There you go. There's the Nitro V right there. Let's get it zoomed in. Boom, boom, baby. There you go. Obviously, there's the Tenable symbol. It kind of reminds me of Kaiser. I don't know why it always does, but that's all right though. Anomaly right there. DP. Dirk, I think his name is Dirk Pinkerton, but it is a Pinkerton design. You have that blue frag McCarter right there. Kind of cool. I really do kind of dig that. I'm not real big in the micarta, like I am, but not like the frag pattern stuff. I'm kind of usually more towards titanium, I guess, or carbon fiber. But this is actually really nice. It works really well. It feels really good in hand. Ergonomically, this feels great. Get a great grip from it, which is kind of nice. It is a liner lock as well. Oh my goodness, if I can open it, good lord. It closes pretty well, pretty smooth. Opens pretty smooth. No jimping on the flipper. Kind of sucks, but that's all right. I guess I'll move on. Super dope knife though. It's not reversible. The pocket clip isn't, but it does have a nice little opening right there, so you can definitely get it in your pants pocket. And the screws are not recessed either, so that's kind of like a poop right there. But I guess I'll live. The screws for the back post or the columns right there are actually like on the inside of the. You take the micarta off, and they should be right in there for that. So obviously everything's kind of limited on screw wise. You have your screws for your pocket clip, and then you have the one for the micarta right there. And then obviously right here you have those two, which is kind of nice. But a super nice little knife. I really like this thing. Coming in at 60 bucks. Um, it's pretty banging. I'll get some weights and all that after I do this one right here. But I'll get weights, measurements, and screws also. But I'll do them all at once, so I don't like have to pull everything out all two different times. Don't want to fight with that crap. This is the Kansept Echis. Etch Sketch. Just Etches. Works pretty well. I do like this. This is a Degen design. There you go. And there's the name right there. Echis, if you can see it. There you go. And then we have the S35VN. Right there. There you go. You can see it up in that corner. I like this knife. I don't really, like, I kind of sometimes I do like the gold and stuff like that, the brass look that on knives. I kind of liked it at first, but I kind of now I'm just kind of like I wish they would have gone a different route. Um, I feel like it's just off to me. I don't know now. Now it just I feel off with it. I don't know why. I just do. But that's all right though. They have several different designs out there, so if you don't like it either, they have a couple extras for you. Which actually I do this is honestly I think the one I like the least, which I still like this actually. So it's really kind of it's just kind of funny because this is the worst one in my opinion. But they have great other designs too, and this is still a good design, still a good look. I still like this. I would still get this. It is a drop point with a flat grind on it though as well with that S35VN satin blade style. One thing I liked was the jimping on this thing. I do like the jimping, and I like that little ramp right there. I thought that was pretty good. I was pretty much digging that. Because I could definitely, if I want to, if I want to choke up even farther, I can just push back a little bit and be just fine. Because I'll get that pinch there and that pinch there with my hand, so I kind of, pinch it together. Or jimping works. Honestly, I like the jimping a lot. It's really not overly aggressive, but it's definitely something you can get, your thumb on and not feel like you're gonna lose your grip. Frame lock works really well. Kind of like a little stronger detent, a little bit. Not bad though. I do like the sound it makes when it gets flicked open though. Rear flipper tab has some pretty decent jimping on there. Works pretty well too. It doesn't come flying open though. It does, but not Not as well, but that's also because it's the longer blade though too, with the smaller flipper tab. But really, I'm not even gonna say that's that bad. It opens pretty well. And then you have the top. I have problems with the top. It's because I want to choke up, or I don't want to choke up, but I hit my finger right there. It's because I have like probably shorter fingers, I guess. I don't know, but it's a little bit harder for me to get that. See, because if I keep my finger out of the way right here, I can't get my thumb up here where I need it necessarily. There you go. Like I really have to kind of think about it. You know what I mean? There. See, I can do it. It's not bad. I just got to think about it. Ergos on this thing are great though. I really do like it. They're not so natural, or not natural, but neutral. But they fit really well. You have your finger right there, two right there, and one right there, and there you go. Get cutting now. It is titanium handle also with a titanium pocket clip. Works pretty well. Feels pretty good. But the frame lock it's pretty nice. It's kind of stiff though. I will give it there. It is feeling stiff. Probably just broken a little bit, a little bit of time. It'll get there. The blade was not quite centered. I do have to check that out. It is a little loose. Actually, I have my bit right here. Let's see how easy this is. I'm going to say that's pretty close. Oops. Let me get my finger on it good. There you go. Nice and centered. Works pretty well. There we go. It is ceramic ball bearings as well. Let's get some measurements now. Okie doke. Cutting edge for this bad boy right here is a lot longer than I thought. Cutting edge is about, it's over I'll say right 3.5 inches. Overall, you're looking at about 8 inches. For the Anomaly, you're looking at about, that's longer than I thought too, about 3.25 or 3.15 for the cutting edge, and overall, you're looking at about 7.25. So not bad. I'm kind of surprised by that, actually. Longer than I thought it was. Alright, we got T8 right here. Oh yeah, pivot. I just used that. Pivots T8. T6, T6. T6, I'm sure. T6, T6. Obviously, I kind of figured that, but that's alright. It's probably the same thing over here. T8 right there, and T6, T6. And T6 for everything else. Yep, shocker. Let's check out. There are the steel liners on this thing are skeletonized, so that's going to help with the weight also. Let's check this one out. So I did not show that either. Yep, both are skeletonized. Both knives are, so that's going to definitely help. Let's check out those weights, though. Okie doke. Get it off. Go. Okay, there we go. Let's put it right there so we can see it. Alright, 0, 0. 4.2. 4.2. Sometimes it makes me wonder, like, if they weren't skeletonized, like, I wonder how much would the weight difference would be, like, on that one right there, How much heavier would it be? 2.6? It's pretty light right there. Dang, it's pretty light. 2.6 for that one. Not too shabby. We'll do a real quick comparison real quick. Alright, so we have a Kaiser, a drop bear. There you go. There you go. So they're both quite a bit longer than that. Well, obviously not quite a bit, but longer. Let's check out the chili pepper. I freaking love this thing. I love that ting. I love it. I love it. So there you go. Not too bad. These two are close. The Anomaly and the chili pepper are pretty close. Obviously this one's better than both. That's alright though. That's all I really got though, guys. If you like the video, just leave a thumbs up. Or if you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.